From beaded braids and nails that grew bolder each season to the say what you can will catsuit at Roland Garros, tennis superstar Serena Williams has proven that beauty can be bold and authentic. Her powerful stylistic strokes will be on display once again as the sporting icon and the Good Glamm Group turned doubles partners to launch Wyn Beauty by Serena Williams. The brand wants to evoke prestige and celebrate the unique accomplishments of the 23-time Grand Slam winner. The product names are even inspired by Serena Williams' matchbook affirmations like brave, momentum, push, build and move. 91 shades across 10 distinct products in face, lip and eye categories. That's the catalogue of products which will hit shops on the 7th of April exclusively in the US for at least a year. The launch will be a milestone for the Good Glamm Group and will seek to position Serena Williams in the league of beauty brands led by celebrities like Rihanna, Kylie Jenner, Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Serena's rival at one time, Maria Sharapova. Beauty is now more than ever an industry that A-list celebrities want to be a part of, and with good reason. Following a solid recovery since the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, beauty as a category has proven to be resilient amidst the global economic crisis and has become the fastest-growing consumer segment globally. McKinsey forecasts the beauty market to reach approximately $580 billion in size by 2027. Beauty enthusiasts and their love for celebrities will only add sparkle to the surge. In fact, 43 celebrity beauty brands tracked by Nielsen IQ surpassed $1 billion in sales for the first time in 2023, growing at nearly 60% and faster than the overall beauty market, which trudged along at 11% growth. Hello and welcome to Young Turks, India's longest-running show on startups and entrepreneurship. I'm Shereen Bhan to discuss what the partnership between the Good Glamm Group and Serena Williams entails. Joining us now live from New York City, Darpan Sanghvi, Group Founder and CEO of Good Glamm Group. Darpan, thanks very much for joining us bright and early from New York on Young Turks. Appreciate your time. So let's get down to it. You know, the Good Glamm Group is no stranger to dealing with celebrities, whether it's Akshay Kumar or Karan Johar or Shraddha Kapoor, but it doesn't get bigger than Serena Williams. How did this come about?
You know, it's a dream come true, Shereen. Serena is beyond celebrity. She is an inspiration, a true icon. It came about because of our audacious vision and dream that can there be a global beauty company coming out of India. And we said if we have to be a global beauty company, we have to be able to make a dent in the US market. And we had this dream about 4 years ago. And we ventured into the US looking for a great partner. On the top of our list was, no one better than Serena Williams. Parallelly, and coincidentally, Serena for the last 6 years had been thinking about her beauty line, had been toying with ideas on what to do over there. In true entrepreneurial style, we found a way to get in front of her. It took us a long time to convince her to show her our skills, our expertise, whether it was the tech and data DNA we have, or the new product development innovation, and also the way we think about brands, trying to build them with purpose and serve the communities that our brands serve towards. And there seemed to be a meeting of the minds there, and Serena gave us the opportunity. And here we are today. Last 2.5 years, we've been working closely with Serena to launch Wyn Beauty by Serena Williams. And today is the big day. We launched the brand in New York today.
Well, congratulations on the big launch. And, I want you to break down this 2.5-year journey for us and tell us what you can. As far as the contours of this joint venture with Serena Williams is concerned, who brings what to the table? You've given us a glimpse of what convinced her to join the Good Glamm bandwagon, so to speak. But what is, besides, of course, Serena Williams, what does she put on the table as far as this joint venture is concerned in terms of investment?
So, this is a true joint venture. We both are shareholders. We both, the joint venture owns the brand. We both own the brand here. And, we have been the operating partner. The vision for the products are a reflection of Serena. She's been poetry in motion on the court. And that's how she visualized her makeup line as well. A makeup that moves with you with buildable formulas that are high performance. There's no one in the world more high performance than Serena ever, probably. And that's what these products stand for. We have 72-hour hydration, a unique formula called the Truly Unstoppable Hydra Complex, which gives you 72 hours of hydration even after you remove the makeup off. All of this is a reflection of what Serena wanted. She lives an active lifestyle. She's up early in the morning. She goes through, whether it's her kids, her different companies, her investments, her workouts, and the makeup stays with you all throughout. And that was the vision that we brought to life together. So it's truly a joint venture where we are both highly involved in every aspect of the business. The brand vision, the product vision is Serena's, and we work together to bring that to life.
Poetry in motion. I like the way that you describe the brand philosophy as far as Wyn is concerned. But Darpan, let's talk about the nitty-gritties now. In terms of distribution, you start distributing this across the Ulta stores in the US. Does the joint venture distribution rights between Good Glamm and Serena Williams across different parts of the world? How does this work, and when do you actually bring the products to India?
So the joint venture owns the brand, right? And all the rights and all the IP to the brand. Ulta is our exclusive distribution partner in the United States of America. For background, Ulta is the largest beauty retailer of the US. Ulta has about 1,400 retail stores across the United States. We are launching in nearly half of them on day one. That, Shereen, makes this one of the largest beauty launches of the United States of this year. We will be across the country, coast to coast, nationwide, pan-America. Our first year is in the US. After the first year is when we will go beyond the United States. That's when we'll bring it to India and other global markets. That's how we've structured our go-to-market and distribution.
Okay, that's as far as distribution is concerned. What about India? When do you bring Wyn to India, and what's the e-commerce plan as far as Wyn is concerned?
So the e-commerce plan now for Wyn in the US is it's only going to be on wynbeauty.com, which is the brands.com, and it's going to be on ulta.com along with the Ulta stores. In India, Shereen, hopefully in the next 12 months. The first 12 months focus is the home market, which is the United States for Wyn Beauty by Serena Williams. And we'll focus on that for the first 12 months, make sure it's a large success here. And then after the first 12 months, we foray it outside the US, which would include India.
Darpan, I want to understand from you, you've launched many brands here in India, of course, some organic, some in association with other celebrities as well. What's been the big difference as you've prepared yourself to launch Wyn in the US? I mean, take me through the big changes that you've had to bring about to be able to deliver this brand for the US.
Look, India is we know India like the back of our hand, right? Here. And I think launching a brand in India for us is extremely straightforward because there's a lot of learning curve that's already built behind us in India. Now, parts of those learning curve we could translate into the US. But at the same time, the US has its own learning curve for us. It is our first foray into the US. And that's where Team Serena and Team Ulta really come into play. Ulta knows the beauty consumer in the US better than anybody. They're the largest beauty retailer of the US. Team Serena is so closely connected to what America stands for and what American consumers love and want. And that's where that's how the joint venture works so well, whereby we bring our learnings in terms of product development, tech development, brand development, all of those things that we have done very successfully here in India. We lean on Team Serena for their local knowledge of the market, for, of course, Serena's vision for what the brand and product should be, and Ulta for their knowledge of beauty and the beauty consumer in the US. And I think if we were doing it by ourselves, I would say it'd be very hard for us to pull off what we've been able to pull off now. I think because it's been a joint venture with with Serena, who of course, is America, and a partnership with Ulta. It has, it's made the launch what it is today.
You're up against other celebrity brands, whether it's Rihanna and Fenty or Selena Gomez, Gwyneth Paltrow, and so on and so forth, Darpan Sanghvi. And of course, you do have the power of Serena Williams driving Wyn Beauty. But how do you differentiate yourself on a fairly competitive, commoditized shelf?
I think the differentiation comes on two levels. One is the emotional connect, the emotion that we evoke in the consumer when she sees our product, our brand point of view. And the other is the product benefit and the differentiation in what the product does for the customer. I think we've created a very compelling brand point of view, which is really immersed in what Serena stands for, which is high performance. I'll tell you a quote from Serena on which this brand is built. There was this quote where someone asked Serena, is she the greatest that's ever been there? And Serena said, am I the greatest? I don't know, but I know that I am the greatest that I can be. And really the brand has been built around around that here, right? The brand is for your life's everyday wins, and which is why the brand is also called Wyn Beauty here. It's about high performance products. I don't think anybody in the world can stand behind high performance the way Serena stands. And then that's translated in the products. Look at the packaging. It's this beautiful color, what we call the Wyn Chartreuse. Chartreuse is the color of the tennis ball. And that's Serena right here. It stands out on the shelf. If you see the gondola we have at Ulta, it's absolutely disruptive. So we know we will catch the attention of the consumer with what the brand stands for and the way it looks. And then when they try the product, the fact that it's clean, it is skin-loving makeup with the 72-hour hydration benefits. It's high performance, so long-lasting and other benefits like that here. We think consumers will give us a shot, and then if they love the product, we'll keep coming back again and again. And I think that's where some of our tech and data and CRM tools will come in, that once the trial happens, how do we retain and make the consumers loyal? And ultimately, through some of our creator tools, also get them to take their loyalty on social media and make that viral.